Well, our story kicks off with a classic fantasy setup. A young hero named Todo finally sets out on his long-awaited journey full of dreams, hope, and heroic enthusiasm. But plot twist, his party consists of 3 girls who are secretly assassins sent to kill him. Yep, Todo's dream adventure is basically a death trap with sparkles. The episode opens with our bright-eyed hero Todo, ready to start his adventure with dreams, hope, and a heart full of heroic energy. His goal? To defeat the Demon Lord and become a true hero. However, there is a problem. Well, Todo's biggest problem isn't monsters, it's crippling shyness, especially around women. He's so socially anxious that he faints the moment a girl talks to him. So yeah, forming a party, not going well. When everything seems to be going downhill, 3 girls approach him with an offer to form a party and go on an adventure with Todo. Although others offer to let the girls join their party, Goa pulls Todo closer, leading Todo to pass out on the spot. By the way, each girl has her own goal. Ciel, the Demon Lord's daughter, wants Todo's head to prove her independence to her father, the Demon Lord. Well, the Demon Lord believes there are plenty of heroes, but only Todo possesses the power to eliminate him.
Then we have Anemone, a world-class assassin with a 99% success rate, now pretending to be a cleric.
She has accepted a 100 million gil bounty to eliminate hero Todo. Goa, the wild card, is just chasing fun and chaos. She's here to make the strongest hero her pet. So basically, this party is a sparkly disaster waiting to happen. As soon as Todo faints, they get ready to seize the moment and take Todo out.
Ciel takes the lead and tries to sneak him off, but Anemone and Goa chase her. Anemone uses a grenade machine gun on Ciel to bring her and Todo down.
However, Ciel swiftly defends herself. Upon witnessing their skills, Goa realizes that both of them are very talented. Goa prepares to counter with her perfume-based paralysis skill.
Ciel tells Anemone to leave Todo to her, but Anemone refuses. Just as Anemone and Ciel are about to go at it, Goa calls for a truce.
Well, Goa is not playing around. She was actually releasing the perfume-based paralysis while pretending to work things out. Meanwhile, Ciel's summoning spell gets interrupted due to the paralysis. As a result, a dark spider dragon appears, and it goes berserk. No one can control it. Todo's still unconscious, the girls can't manage it, but then Todo wakes up mid-faint and one-shots the dragon like it's nothing. Needless to say, everyone's stunned. Yep, the fainting hero turns out to be OP. Not only did Todo survive their assassination attempts, he saved their lives. They proceed to hug him and Todo faints again.
Although Anemone wants to finish the job, Ciel tells her to postpone it since Todo saved them.
Go ahead, call it plot armor or call it hidden power, but watching a hero wake up mid-faint to single-handedly wreck an elder dragon is flat-out hilarious and badass. By the way, Ciel loves sweets and desserts. They agree to a temporary truce, however, all of them are secretly in a race to eliminate Todo first. They head to Toskun town for sweets and introductions, where Todo tries, and fails, to deliver a cool speech. Instead, he awkwardly promises to protect them and the girls tease him for that. Goa then knocks Todo out with her signature move. After that, they reveal who they are and why they want to eliminate Todo.
Even Anemone pretends to walk off the job to avoid the rival drama and take out Todo on her own.
Just as she's searching for Todo, she spots a young slave being harassed by a corrupt merchant.
Anemone steps in and saves her. Well, apparently Anemone despises slave traders more than she likes money.
Then the slave trader approaches her. It turns out that the slave trader is actually a monster. Thus, the fight begins.
Initially, Anemone seems to dominate the fight. However, the monster goes all out when he realizes that she is Anemone, the assassin. But Todo steps in and obliterates the monster, saving Anemone in the process. As Todo reiterates his promise, Anemone gets a little rizzed by Todo. However, things become hilarious when Todo spots Anemone holding a dagger. To avoid further complications, Anemone decides to knock out Todo.
Then Ciel and Goa arrive on the scene only to mock her for the flying kiss. Out of embarrassment, she ends up destroying the dagger while trying to stab Todo.
Back at the inn later, they all cram into one room because economy lodging is economy lodging.
Todo collapses upon realizing they're supposed to sleep on one bed.
Both Anemone and Seal leave to sleep in separate rooms.
Goa bounces around with these glowing vials, her special medicine. She jabs him with a hypodermic full of sweet-scented paralysis potion, expecting him to mellow like a cat. However, even after 5 minutes, nothing happens.
Then Goa goes all out to turn Todo into her pet, and Todo's body continues to resist her medicine. Instead, Todo's body glows and things get a little out of hand. His resistance is so strong that her skill starts malfunctioning and going berserk. He's not immune, but his sheer willpower clashes with her magic, causing a magical feedback loop. Todo wakes up mid-experiment and faints again. With Todo knocked out, those three engage in a deep conversation.
To Goa's surprise, Seal and Anemone do not fear her at all. As a result, Goa unexpectedly starts to enjoy their company. As Anemone calls Seal a little runt, both of them almost start fighting. Purely theatrical.
Then Ciel brings out a lot of desserts and sweets. They discover that Ciel never got to go outside as a kid or shop freely, and she's loving this slice of normal life. By morning, Todo wakes up on the floor, convinced it was all a dream. However, then he witnesses something he'll never forget, and he faints again. Judging by how many times he's fainting, maybe I should start counting how many times Bro faints.
With Todo still unconscious and the girls casually chatting like it's just another morning, she points out that Todo's still out cold, nose bleeding, lying like a fainted pancake. By the way, they're not even pretending to be subtle anymore. Seal straight up declares, "The one who'll kill the hero is me, Seal Zeb, daughter of the Demon Lord." Anemone follows with her usual assassin flex, 99.9% success rate, remember? And Goa? She just giggles and says, "I'm the master of the mansion, baby," or something like that. Todo wakes up to Goa's face inches from his, and yup, he faints again. Classic. After breakfast, the party's ready to roll. Todo's already spiraling, wondering if he can survive this journey when he keeps fainting every 5 minutes. Anyhow, they head to the Adventurers Guild to officially register their party. Todo's surprised to learn he's the party leader, and he's sweating bullets trying to act like he's worthy of the role. They get their guild cards, starting at E rank of course, and learn that they'll need to grind missions to level up. Seal's like, E rank? That's embarrassingly low. Goa explains the ranking system, from S-rank veterans to newbie E-rankers, and how they'll need to do stuff like slime hunting and herb gathering to climb the ladder. As we already know, the girls aren't here to rank up. Their real goal is still Todo's head. So they huddle up and discuss their assassination strategy. Seal suggests they each take turns trying to kill Todo, one per day, while the other two stay out of the way. Anemone agrees, as long as no one interferes. Goa's like, sure, sounds fun. So they settle it with a game of rock, paper, scissors. Later, Todo wakes up and finds himself alone with Seal. He panics, trying to think of something to say. He imagines himself as the captain of a luxury cruise, leading his party with style. But reality hits hard. He can't even hold a one-on-one conversation. He's convinced he's doomed. Seal, meanwhile, tells him that Goa and Anemone went off to find a mission, and she stayed behind to watch over him. Todo's flustered but grateful. Then comes the heart-to-heart. Seal asks why Todo was so desperate to form a party. Is it for fame? Money? Todo hesitates, then opens up. "I wanted confidence," he says. "With this scar on my face and my personality, I thought if I could defeat the Demon Lord, maybe I'd finally have the courage to talk to people." Seal's surprised. She admits she just finished her own coming-of-age ritual and wants to prove herself too. They bond over their shared goal of becoming independent and strong. Seal even says, "Let's both do our best to become real adventurers." Then she casually adds, "Though I'll be killing you instead of the Demon Lord." She says she's not worried about his fainting fits because he did protect them during the dragon incident. And Todo faints again. Goa and Anemone then tease Seal for getting closer to Seal. This leads Anemone and Seal to have an argument, as Anemone calls her out for getting attached to Todo. After that, Todo and his party head to complete their first quest. The girls act like they're totally normal party members, but deep down, they're still plotting.